How's everybody doing? So the tenants just moved out of this house. I've already unlocked the door, and we're gonna take you through and show you what's on the inside. Show you what's on the outside first, Scott. Show them it. Got this garage right here, and then we're gonna head on back inside. So it's a step going up right here, and I've got to paint this porch. I'll be doing that pretty soon. I'll paint this one too, throw a little concrete paint on that, and paint these boards over here on this porch. So let's head on inside. Might sand this door down right here and put a little stain on it. Looks good at the top, but down here at the bottom you can see a little sun damage on it. So this is the living room. I forgot how pretty these floors were. Living room, let's see, if you'll check out the floor here, you'll notice it's really nice looking hardwood floor. This is the big window. This is the big bay window that we had put in. The other window got broke, a rock got flung into it. Major upgrade on what was here. The window that was here was just hideously outdated and ugly. We put this thing in here, wrote it off on our taxes. Let's see. The kitchen. I don't know if well, when I first bought this house, all these walls were green, hideously ugly. In this kitchen right here. Let's see, I think we put that light fixture up there in. These cabinets right here, interesting story about these cabinets. The people who owned the house before me, they had pets in the house. A lot of pets, several dogs and cats, blah, 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 blah. They went on vacation, left the cats and the dogs in the house, of course. Left them enough food to last them or whatever. They come back, the dogs had chewed a bunch of water line in two and had destroyed a lot of the house. The insurance come in to replace it. So these are fairly new cabinets. I'd say these are less than 5 years old. You got parts right here, little spacers that don't really match, but I don't know, it kind of adds a little character, I think. I put this in. We bought this stove off of Craigslist. I think I gave like $100 for this stove. That I bought brand new. Rebecca, the wife, sells appliances, so she got that brand new, and I put that in. Let's see. The fridge we bought brand new, I believe. I can't remember, but I think we bought that brand new. Let's see. Little ring in the side right here. They put a deadbolt on the door. I guess I'm gonna have to put a doorknob back on that. That's kind of weird, but anyway, I've got a doorknob over the house. I'll do that. Paint this door, clean this room up a little bit. Notice the color of the wall. You'll be seeing a lot more of that once we get into the basement. Everything else in the house, we painted that brown color. And but this right here is just leftover paint that we had from the basement, so we've done this room in this color. Heater in the wall, I'm not a huge fan of it, but like I say, it is a rental. Let's see. The flooring we put in here brand new, and it looks like they've got a little rough on it, but I'm pretty sure I can find this style of tile again, and I can just pull up the bad ones and put new ones back in the place of it. Shouldn't be too awful bad. No big deal. Windows, I need to clean them before we rent it out again. Might not be a bad idea to hit this ceiling with a coat of paint. I ain't gonna hit the ceiling. I may or may not hit the ceiling with a coat of paint. I ain't decided yet. I do not remember anything in this house. Okay, so right here, come on around, Scott. Linen closet, little place for towels and such. Thermostat. The bathroom. I've been in this bathroom a few times, and the reason being, is constantly have problems with this. Not really problems, just keep having to fix it, you know, so I've replaced parts in it twice, and next time I need parts for it. Next time something needs to be done to that, get a plumber over here. I ain't messing around no more with that. Another linen closet. Let's see, definitely gotta clean the window out here because we got a bee nest and some bugs in there where looks like spiders had a meal out of. After you, Scott.
All right.
Let's see, the bedrooms. Okay, so I was really worried about this. When I painted this, I had to keep going over one spot like 15 or 30 times, it seemed like, because whoever was here, whoever was here before we got the house, I don't know what they put on this wall, and I wouldn't have painted this. This was beautiful wood paneling. I would not have painted this, but they had already painted it some hideous color, pink or blue or I don't know.
I think it was a pink.
Was it pink?
I think
All right, so Scott said he thinks it was a pink. And then they put the pink on it, and then they put something else on it, like a wax or some kind of a laminate on it. I don't know what this stuff was, but most of it painted up real good. And it was like one little spot, and it was like right here, wasn't it, Scott?
I do not remember.
Anyways, one little spot, you put the paint on it, and the paint would just run away from that spot. It was kind of like oil and water. It just didn't mix up good. So, I say, like I said, I'm gonna clean these windows up. Eventually they need to be replaced, but right now, I mean, it's a working window. I'm not gonna replace it. Just clean them up. Bedroom door needs a door handle. I think I have one at the house. Let's see. Like I say, same color on all the walls. I call this chocolate milk with whipped cream trim. So that's because the whole time I was over here painting, I just wanted chocolate milk so bad because it reminded me of it. We even painted in the closet in this one. This is the first house that we remodeled, and you can see we didn't do a great job in all the spots. But this room right here, me and Scott was over here painting this room. And see, I'd worked all day, all that morning, got off work, came home. We finished taping everything up in the whole house. We did not have lights in the house. We 2 or 3 times the light company come over here to turn the lights on. Of course, nobody was here, and they didn't tell anybody they were coming, so it was kind of constantly missing them. So me and Scott come over here one day after I got off work. We had my bait light from my boat from where I fish, and we went fishing one night. We put the bait light out, and all the little baits swim up to the light, and you just catch them or try to attract more fish to catch it, whatever. But anyway, we had this bait light over here, and you were, what, 10 years old, 9, 10 years old, something
I don't
like
remember.
that. And he was holding this bait light, and I was in here painting all the way up until like 3 o'clock in the morning. And the battery kept going, you know, it kept dying on down, and he kept getting closer. And then 9 or 10 years old, and I'm sitting here rolling paint on the wall like that. And he keeps getting closer to me, and I smacked him right in the head. Felt real bad about that, so that was about the time we quit. We done drained two batteries down at that point. This is the last bedroom. And if I remember, I think they have small closets, don't they? Yeah, fairly small closets. Not real big. Let's see, definitely not to wipe the ceiling fans down, but let's see, we still have electricity? No electricity in here. They said they had them turn it off on it first, but I wasn't really sure if they made it out here or not. And then, come on around, Scott.
All right.
And here's the door into the basement. Actually, I hadn't been down here forever. So you probably wouldn't hurt anything to, I ain't gonna sand that, but throw another coat of white on this wall or possibly wipe it down. So let's take off this way, and more of that same flooring that I put upstairs. This right here is pretty much like a utility closet. There's pretty much nothing back there but like your electrical box and one light bulb, a sump pump that really never comes on. This basement doesn't leak. This could be a little office or whatever. Not a whole lot of cooling in here, and this is not my design. This is the way it was when I bought the place. Here's an air duct. Somebody drilled holes in it to let a little air come into here, which I guess works, but still at the same time it's like a little hole in the walls here when we got here. I forgot about this bookshelf too. Bookshelf that's recessed into the wall. Left the curtains up. Let's see, we painted these walls, we painted this floor, and I'm gonna have to paint it again, so as long as I'm buying a 5 gallon, or 2 gallons of paint, no big deal. And painted this and the front porch outside, the concrete part. The ceiling up here, when I bought the place, it went to right about here as far as a drywall. And then from there back they had a drywall, but I had a friend, that's what he'd done for a living, was a finisher, and he finished all this off. And all this down here, in my opinion, looks better than what was originally installed. And had a couple of holes in weird places that he went ahead and took that out too, took care of that for me. Let's see.
I don't even
Another
remember.
little under-stair closet right there.
I don't even remember it.
You don't remember that?
Nope. It's been so long, I barely remember anything about the house.
Yeah, this house has been occupied for 2 years, a little over 2 years now, and same tenants, and they've been just great tenants. Let's see. I did not know what I was doing, but I put this door in here, and I might go ahead and get that replaced, upgraded, and make it a little bit nicer. Let's see, there's no lights back here, but this is just more of the basement. This is unfinished laundry rooms. You can wash and dry goes over there. You got a light and a little bit of light above the ceiling, hot water heater, heating systems over there. I'm sorry, it's no light down here to show you all that. Inside the garage, when we bought the place, the inspector told me that he did not think this garage door worked. It does. The guy that was renting the place, he just told me the other day, he's like, yeah man, he told me it didn't work, but I've never had any problems with it. Just open it up and close it and do whatever. So anyway, garage door works, nice garage, little shelves. Let's see, we'll walk back through the utility room. I'll close this door up. And there's a key. They left a key in that door. Kind of weird. Alright, so we're coming back through here. And we're back down here in this finished room with all that. So now we're going back upstairs. And we pretty much have seen the whole house, I think. Let's see.
You want me to shut this door?
Yeah, shut the door if you don't mind. Yeah, so that's pretty much the whole house. And what we've decided to do with this one, well, we really haven't decided what we're going to do with this one. I've got a couple of people who, if they're interested in it, I'll rent it to them. But other than them 2 people, I'm not going to landlord this house. I'd rather turn it over to the property manager, let them do the landlording. I tell you, because we live beside this house, I'm going to set the rent over market value if the property manager ends up renting it. That way I can get high quality tenants in here and have high quality neighbors. Other than that, like I said, we haven't decided what we're going to do yet. I know I got to paint that porch because if I don't, I end up with rotten boards. And we got to paint the floor downstairs and replace those few little tile here and there. But anyway, appreciate you going on this little journey with me. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be talking to you soon.